What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I think I jumped the gun on that a little bit, and also need to drop this light down a little bit so that I get the optimum view. What is up, everyone? How is everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Reezy. This is my channel, Reezy Resells. I like to teach people about how to make money on the internet, how to change their life, how to quit their 9-to-5. It's a lot of hustling stuff, hustling talk. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I've had a few videos that went viral recently, so if you're new here and you've become a new subscriber, welcome. I thank you for that. If this is your first video and you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Now, what I'm going to be talking about in this video is it's basic stuff. So if you're a successful Amazon or eBay seller, this might not be the video for you. But if you're just getting into it, if you just found me, if you don't know what to do, this is going to be a great video. This video topic is actually based on a lot of questions that I get. I consistently get this question. What app are you using? What app are you using? What are you doing? And how do you do this? So I love to teach people and let them understand how it works and how they can use this internet opportunity with e-commerce as a vehicle to change their lives, to gain freedom, and most importantly, right, to make money. So there's a few different apps that I use. Most importantly, when you see me scanning stuff in the store, I'm probably using a scouting app for Amazon with a database, most likely. If I'm scanning books, I need something with a database. If you're scanning books, CDs, DVDs, you need a database. Some of this might go over your head, so if any of this goes over your head, go to reezyresells.com, get my free Amazon course, and that will just pound some information into your brain and you will be just ready to go. You'll know a lot of this stuff. Like the content of this video is in the free course, so you don't even have to listen to this. Just go get the free course. But for those of you that are on the fence and are just here, including all the people in my questions that ask me all the time, what app are you using? What app are you using? Well, I'm going to tell you. So the app that I use for scanning books is called Scout IQ. There is other apps in the field. There's another app called Scoutly. These are pretty much the only two apps that have database for Amazon. And this is very important because with database, you can scan an item and get the results, meaning all of the data you need to make your pricing decision as to whether or not you can make money on Amazon with this item in like a quarter of a second. Now, database mode does cost a little more. It's like $30 or $40 depending on what service you're using versus $10 or $15 a month for a live-only service. The difference is that with live, you have to wait for your signal to come back. Now, even when you have really good signal, that can be a big problem because that can take 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and that is just no bueno in very competitive situations. In certain situations, sure, take all day. But if you want to scan an entire, my glasses are looking weird with this dark reflection. If you want to scan a lot of books or you just don't have a lot of time, you need the database mode. There's another reason you'd need database mode, and that is for places that do not have signal, like concrete buildings, basements, the back of giant stores. Trust me, if you're trying to get into this reselling game and you're not sure if you need database mode, there will be, go ahead and ride on live, but there will be a time where you will kick yourself in the ass and just wish you would have gotten database mode. And it will only take this one time for you to realize it and switch over, because in your reselling career, there will be many times where if you had database, you would have made much more money. Imagine this opportunity. You're at a yard sale or whatever. They're like, yeah, we got books in the basement, and there's another bookseller there, and you guys go to the basement, and he has database, and you don't, so you have no signal. What are you doing? Taking some armfuls of books, going upstairs till you have signal, scanning them. Like, dude just cleaned you out. Just go home. You don't have database mode, right? So you need database mode. So for books, you want to use Scout IQ. I have a free trial down there for you guys to check out. I appreciate you using that link, but you don't have to. Use whatever link you want. It doesn't cost you anything. And then Scoutly is a very similar service, but Scout IQ only has database for books. Scoutly has database for everything, so it's better in some respects. Other respects, Scout IQ is better, but those are the two scanning apps that matter that have a database. Another app that I use quite often is going to be Scoutify, or Scoutify 2 actually, which is free with an Inventory Labs subscription. So Scoutify is live only. It doesn't have database, but that's okay because I use that for shoes and for other new stuff that I'm buying, which usually I have good signal, but if I didn't have a good signal, I would use the database mode in another app that I already have. And it's kind of weird for me because I bought lifetime subscriptions to some apps, so it's like even if a better app comes out, and I use that app, I might still use this other app because I have a lifetime subscription to it, right? So, and those apps all cost money. There's a free app that you can use, the Amazon Seller app. So all you need to do is be an Amazon seller, get the Amazon Seller app, and then you can use that to scan stuff. It only works with the camera, though. I guess that's kind of a lie. You could use a Bluetooth scanner, but I think you would still have to. It's not made to work with it like natively, so you'd have to click in the like thing like you were gonna type a title and then scan a barcode. So it is what it is. But even sellers like me still use the Amazon Seller app because it's the easiest way for you to scan an item and see if you can actually sell it. Someone in the chat is saying that Scoutly is free. Last time I checked, it definitely was not free, so I do not understand what that comment means. But if there is a scanning app and it is free, I definitely recommend you to use it. So for scanning as an Amazon seller app, and I recommend Scout IQ or Scoutly. There's also, Profit Bandit, Profit Zing. Profit Bandit is kind of cool because I think it's a little bit cheaper, but it's live only. But the cool thing with Profit Bandit is that they don't have their shit together, so you can buy one subscription to Profit Bandit, and then you could sign in and out, on that with like a million different things. I don't know if you can use it at the same time, but you could have one subscription to Profit Bandit, and you could use it in the morning, and then your mom could use it in the evening, and your sister could use it in the afternoon, or whatever. So everything has their own different benefits, but you just have to figure out what works for you. And one more category I want to touch on is for eBay. People always ask me, like, is there a scanning app for eBay? And I see that Nicole State is in the live right now. Big shout out to Nicole State because she actually turned me on to this app. It's called Completely. I believe it's for iOS only, but there is another similar app to Completely. I forget what it's called, but that works on Android and iOS, and it's actually free. It's a little bit different. Completely is like $2. It's totally worth it, but it has more data. It's like having a little mini Terapeak in your pocket. If you don't know what Terapeak is, Google that. It's a third-party service that you pay for that retains eBay completed sales data for much longer than an actual eBay completed sales search. So that can give you a lot of historical data. You might find something, look it up on eBay and see nothing and think it's worth nothing. All the while, if you looked it up on Terapeak, you could see it sold for $3,000, 2 years ago. So, and then you just passed it up or whatever. So Completely has more data than the eBay normal search, not like as much as Terapeak, but more. And it also has, average sold price of an item, sell-through rate for items that come up with the keywords that you searched for. Yes, thank you. Huged by T, or Huge Byte said it's called, what is it called? Hold on. What's It Worth on Android. And I believe that's also on iOS as well. What's It Worth? So those two apps are similar. One's free, one's not. What's It Worth and Completely. I highly recommend you to check that out. I almost completely, pun intended, stopped using the eBay app to search comps just because it's so much faster and you get such better results using the Completely app. Thank you so much for dropping that. Money Don't Sleep. Apparently, I don't even know how to say your name. Huge Byte. Huge D Byte. I don't even know how to say it, but that is the boy Money Don't Sleep. the man himself come through to drop the knowledge. So check those apps out, guys. What's it worth? Please smash the like button. I don't know if what I'm seeing is right, but on my screen it says 0 likes with 93 people watching, and there's just no fucking way that's possible. So YouTube's obviously glitching because I know you guys got my back and you're out there smashing the like button. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Inflated Hero. You know, all super chats go directly to the finest IPAs that money can buy me. Let's see, Inflated, he says, can't wait for you to hit 100K. I started YouTube and got 8 subs. I ain't even mad. Long haul knowledge. Thanks to folks like you, Chaz, and Nicole State. Awesome, bro. Do Inflated Hero a favor, guys. Go over to his channel, subscribe, and if you like his content, subscribe. Check it out. I'm going to answer a couple questions real quick. I'm new to this. Amazon seller app not letting me sign up. Every time I get to add passport, identity, and bank statement, it tells me to wait 15 minutes. I would definitely try it on the computer, and if you're having too many issues, I would say go to the telephone line and contact them on the telephone lines. I'm buying 12,000 books on Monday from a local Amazon seller. Wish me luck. I wish you luck, bro. Anytime you're buying books from another Amazon seller or anyone that has any type of presence or business online, you should be very concerned with those. I would always just straight out ask them, are you an Amazon seller? And I wouldn't do it in like email or text. I would look them in their eyes and say, are you an Amazon seller? Because that really matters. Because like people will try to say, oh, you know, these books, you're like, really, they're Amazon sellers and you're about to buy a truckload of their duds. So that's what you don't want, and you have to be really protective of that. Makes you wonder if they've been cherry-picked already. Definitely. Can I use a Zebra printer for FBA? Yes, you can, and that's a good little nugget. Zebra printers are much cheaper than Dymo printers, but they're harder to set up, and they don't always work the way you expect them to, but once you get them working, they should be workhorses. I actually like the mechanical setup of the Zebra printers much better with the thermal head and the roller in the lid clamped down on the paper, similar to how the Rollo printers work. Unlike the Dymo, where the paper comes out under the roller wedged between a metal plate, it's just hell. It's just not great. Let's see, Adam says, read your course, did my first haul at 3 different stores today and got $400 to $500 in profit in my first time out using a scanner and Scout IQ. Hooked. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Advice on buying a Bluetooth scanner. Seems like most of the ones on eBay. I would say just grab the eYoYo one. It's like 40 bucks. Otherwise, do a little bit more research. I am going to do a video here in the near future where I review all different kinds of scanners. So I have probably like 4 or 5 different Bluetooth scanners that I own. Thank you so much for the super chat, Miggity Mike. Appreciate it. I'm going to use that to buy you a beer when I see you. But yeah, there's still like another 3 or 5 scanners that I've never used. And I want to get all of them together and make like one video, which is like me reviewing all of the Bluetooth scanners and giving you my pros and cons on them, along with like I'll set up a little shelf of books and try and scan them and time it or do some kind of book sale-esque testing or whatever. But yeah, this is super weird. YouTube still shows no likes. I know that's not possibly true. No way. Reezy, I totally lapped a guy with that Bluetooth scanner. That's what's up. That's what you're supposed to do. Oh, yeah. 606 Morningside, best sourcing song ever. Truth. I love it. I love that you love that song too, bro. That song is one of my favorite songs. If you guys are unaware, I rap. I have a rap album. It's on SoundCloud and iTunes and wherever else you can get it. Figure that out. But Money Doesn't Sleep listens to it and he loves it. He's like my biggest fan. I love it. I love it. It makes me want to rap more and make more music because that makes me really happy. But it's a struggle, you know what I mean? And it's cool to see that, you know, my passion project, which lost me money, is being enjoyed by people. So that's awesome. I love it. I love it. Reese, are you the real Slim Shady? No, I'm not. But on that note, if you guys have not seen Bodied, the movie, which is about, it's a look into, it's a fictional film produced by Eminem, but it's about the world of battle rap, and it's really cool. You can rent it on YouTube. You could find it on torrents. It's called Bodied. My rap album is called The Space Analog Space Resolution, R-E-Z, because that's my rap name, Resolution. My business partner's rap name is Ricky Analog, so we put it together and we became the Analog Resolutions. Kind of like how Ryan and Allie Roots make Rally Roots, we make the Analog Resolution. Anyways, go check it out. You can go to theanalogresolution.com, and there's a link, or you can follow me on my personal Instagram, at Mike Reezy, and I think there's a link there. I'm not 100% sure, but we have an Instagram for that too, at the Analog Resolution. All kinds of shit, but I love you guys. Have a great night. Go to ReezyResells.com and get the free Amazon course. If you don't have it, check down in my description. There's a lot of links for you to look at, a lot of free trials for you to get into. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. And remember, if you ain't flipping, you slipping. Keep the paint dripping. All right? Stay 100 in your sleep.